Hey everybody, I just woke up and now I'm making breakfast. I'm making Korean barbecue. Yeah, I usually eat Korean meat at home. Once in a while I'll do Uber Eats, but most of the time I cook at home. Smells good. Something about me, I'm not a good cook at all. I really suck at cooking. I tried to learn how to be a good cook, but I don't know. I just suck at it. I took 1 year of cooking class in my senior year in high school. Most of the stuff that I learned I forgot. I just remember chow mein and what else? Yeah, I think that's about it. Okay, I think it's gonna take a while, so I'll just wait for a little bit. I miss normal life. I really, really do. I just want to get out there and go somewhere, go on an adventure, but it's too risky. And school in SDSU starts in less than 2 weeks. Usually I would be really excited. I mean, going back to school, filming more like school vlogs, but I can't do it because it's online. Screw this virus, seriously. So during the past 5 months, it's been pretty depressing for the most part, but I'm trying my best to stay strong. I mean, we are all in this together. It was March when all of this sudden change happened, and I was not prepared for it. I mean, I don't think anybody was, since it was so sudden. It was March 10th when I got an email from SDSU telling us that all of our classes are moving to the virtual setting after spring break, which would be the first week of April. And after I saw that email, my first thought was, well, this sucks. Second, I thought they were being really paranoid. I just didn't think COVID-19 was that much of a serious issue because we had the swine flu in 2009, the Ebola outbreak in 2014, and 2015 the MERS, and they all went away like in a few months, I believe. Well, it wasn't serious. I was able to leave my house and not worry about being infected. However, obviously, COVID-19 is pretty serious. And lastly, I thought that, okay, I better enjoy my final 2 weeks in school in person. However, 2 days later, on March 12th, they sent another email and decided to make the change effective immediately. And that day would be our final day of face-to-face instruction. And again, it was very sudden. We were not prepared for it. It was not a smooth transition at all. Not just for the students, but for the professors as well. And I also feel really bad for all the students who were staying in the dorms because they also got a sudden notice saying that they have to move out. And good thing I did not have to deal with that, but I would be so ticked off. Using Zoom, it was a new experience for not just the students, but for the professors as well. A lot of them, they had to get some proper training on how to conduct a class using Zoom. As for me, before all this happened, I never heard of Zoom. I thought people were still using Skype. So during the first week of class in the virtual world, I remember one of my classes, it was canceled because the professor had to find the best way to continue to teach her class in the virtual world, and it happened to be my favorite class too. So I was not happy about that. And I remember I couldn't even go to one of my class because I had trouble logging in. So when I was finally able to go to my first class via Zoom, I thought it was not good at all because there aren't much like interaction between our classmates and the professor, which is needed for successful learning, and that was very limited. Also, experiences with Zoom crashing and one of my professors being signed out all of a sudden. Yeah, that was no fun. So finishing off the remainder of the semester in the virtual setting, it was not a good experience at all. I really hated it. But of course, because we are living in a pandemic, there wasn't any other option. And I was going through depression as well because of all the changes. I mean, being stuck at home, not being able to go out. I wasn't able to go to church, meet my friends, and not being able to go to school. Also, that whole incident of me getting all those hate comments on my YouTube channel, yeah, it was really bad. So from March to May, I was really depressed. I went through several mental breakdowns, and there were times I asked myself, is it worth living anymore? Yeah, it was really that bad. Well, right now I'm feeling okay because I guess I have adapted to it. Just need to be patient for something good to happen, a vaccine. It was late April when it really felt like hell broke loose for me. I don't usually like to talk about my personal life on YouTube, but I was engaged and I was going to get married this summer. I got a call from my ex-fiance's family saying that she tested positive and she was in the hospital in a ventilator. So that really hit me hard, and even though it was out of my control, I felt bad that while she's in a hospital in Asia, I'm stuck in USA. I'm stuck in my room and waiting to get a response on how she's doing was I don't even know what are the best words to describe it. And eventually she did call me and I was so happy, but eventually, because we're not even sure when there will be a chance for us to meet again, we broke up. I mean, I know I'm not the only one. Like I said, we are all in this together. We are all affected by it, and we just need to stay strong. And in less than 2 weeks, I'm back to the virtual world in SDSU, and I'm really not looking forward to it. I just hope everything is better by next year so I could at least be in school for my final semester, my final semester as a student before heading to the real world, which was supposed to happen, what, like 7 years ago. So I know it's tough for everybody, and all we could do is be patient, stay strong, and wait for that vaccine. So I told myself that once this pandemic is over, I promise myself and everybody that I will never, ever complain about my life again, because every day of this really sucks.